Hello everybody and welcome to a top 10 here on the channel. This is my top 10 Pokemon in Gen 3. Of course, this is just my own opinion. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your list of your top favorite Pokemon in Generation 3? Of course, if you guys also enjoyed the video, you want to see some more top 10s or my top 10s for other generations, let me know in the comments. Also, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. It helps out a lot. Thank you guys so much. And of course, enjoy the top 10. How's it going, guys? So welcome to the top 10. At number 10, we have Spinda, just a kind of a goofball Pokemon in the game. It's literally just a bear, and you can, it's like literally the eyes are drawn on the actual Pokemon. Like if someone came up to a Pokemon with no face and drew on the dizzy eyes. And I just love this Pokemon. It's amazing. It's just silly. It's cute. I love his animation in game where he's just spinning around. I think this is actually a GIF here. Hold on. I wish I could. Is this a GIF? Nope. Hold on. I want to look this up. We're gonna look this up. This is the best top 10. Here we go. Look at this. Like, just look at this GIF. He is just such a goofball, and that's why I love him. Unfortunately, he's number 10 just due to the fact that he's kind of just a bad Pokemon. But in all honesty, the reason I just put him in here is because he's adorable. He's silly. He's a goofball, and that's why I love it. At number 9, we have Sharpedo. Really awesome Pokemon, an epic Pokemon, and you're gonna learn to know that I love cool, edgy looking things, just things that look, you know, amazing, epic, intimidating. I just love stuff like that, and you know, I think that's the main reason why it's in here. Sharpedo is just such a cool Pokemon, just such a cool concept. It's a shark, but it's a jet, or torpedo, I should say. It's a shark torpedo. How can you go wrong with this? Like, look how cool this is. It's amazing. The only reason why it's lower on the list is because there's just so many other Pokemon in Gen 3 that I like a little bit more. Gen 3, of course, being my favorite generation, if you guys didn't know. Just Sharpedo is such a cool Pokemon. I could not let him not be in my top 10. At number 8, we have Claydol. So this is actually an interesting Pokemon. At first, I was not a huge fan, but I learned to love the design. I think he's such a cool design. Such a impressively designed Pokemon that I've just learned to love him. And of course, their move, this being a psychic type, is also very effective. Like, just such an effective Pokemon. Having levitate and being ground type was also super nice. So you can literally have psychic and earthquake on this Pokemon. It was just amazing. Of course, nowadays he's probably not that great. But I just, oh, is that a Mega Claydol? That looks awesome. But just nowadays, maybe he's not as great, but I just love the design of, like, as you guys know me. I like picking cool Pokemon that look either weird, dope, or silly. And that's just sort of my big three. But Claydol was one of those that looked weird and dope at the same time. At number 7, we have Shiftry. Shiftry actually was, when I first started, he was one of my main Pokemon. When I beat the game the first time around. I beat Gen 3, like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I beat all those 3, and I've beaten all of them probably multiple times. I beat it again in Alpha Sapphire twice, and it's just, I love this Pokemon to death. I just think it's such a cool design, because the way in the Pokemon they make him run like a ninja, like a Naruto character, and I just love the fact that it's a dark grass type. It just makes him look cool, because, you know, I love the story of it starting as a C-dot, just a weak little seed, and then it becomes this dope dude, like a ninja. He's got, like, I love how it's like, I don't know what they're called, but like, I don't know what they're called, but they're like sandals, but they have like clogs on the end of them that make it sound like a ninja. You know what I'm talking about. But that's why Shiftry was always really cool. He was in my first playthrough. I kept him all the way to the end. And he's got a special place in my heart. And he just looks cool. He looks cool. Look, we've even got him in the card running like Naruto. Come on. At number 6, I've got Mudkip. Mudkip has a special place in my heart, being my first ever starter. I just love Mudkip. Mudkip, it's adorable. I mean, come on, dude. If anyone wants to fight me on this, like, fight me, bro. Like, Mudkip is just such an adorable Pokemon. I could not pick I could not pick him as my starter compared to Trico. Trico is just sort of an edgy whatever, and then Torchic, I wasn't a fan. Of course, Blaziken is awesome. He's actually not on this list. But just Mudkip is just so adorable, and Swampert is such a beast. Like I love him. I just love how he goes from this little adorable dude to a giant, like just a beast. Like Swampert's amazing. I just love this evolution. So that's why Mudkip has to be in the list, because it's dear to my heart. Okay, Gen 3 is my favorite, and I picked him. Okay. At number 5, we have Solrock. So kind of a surprising pick here for me, but I just found myself being really intrigued by this design. Solrock being such a cool, mystical Pokemon, sort of feels like an alien Pokemon. I was just a fan of it. Just immediately when I saw Solrock, it's interesting. It's different. It's weird. Like I said, I'm a big fan of weird designs. Lunatone was cool, but the thing is that it looked too much like a moon, while Solrock looked such like an alien weird, like it's just such a weird design, and that's why I liked it so much, especially in the anime. Like Solrock was just such a cool Pokemon, and I could not put it on. I could not put this on my list. I just thought it was just too cool of a Pokemon that I had to put it in here. Let me know in the comments, do you like Solrock or do you like Lunatone? I know Lunatone is actually probably better, but like I said, this isn't really based off of like how good the Pokemon is. It's just I like that Pokemon. On to number 4. Of course, I had to add him in. Salamence. It's just a dragon. He's dope. He's so powerful. I mean, he was in the I don't know if this is spoilers. He was in the last battle against Steven, I think, if I remember correctly. Maybe, probably, maybe. He's just he's a dope dragon, man. He's just cool. And then they added his Mega Evolution, which makes him even look even cooler. It's just one of those Pokemon that you're like, yeah, he's the best. You gotta get him. You have to have him in your team. If you don't, you're gonna lose. Like Salamence is he's too good of a Pokemon to not have in your team, and he's just one of those Pokemon. Like he's like the Dragonite of Gen 3. He's like, you gotta just have him, otherwise you're buns. At number 3, we have Aggron. Now, I know this Pokemon is actually pretty bad, but I had a special attachment to this Pokemon as a kid. He was my first ever Pokemon because I actually got Aggron before I got Salamence and Metagross, which are the top 3. Like, whoa, those are dope looking Pokemon. Like, they're really cool looking. So he was my first like high level Pokemon that I got, and he looks like a beast. He's just dope. The sound he makes. Actually, can I pull this up? Also, his Mega Evolution is dope. Hold on, let me pull this up. Aggron Gen 3 sound bite. Can I sound? I spelled bite like actually like bite. Okay. Is this a YouTube video? Oh, it's totally YouTube video. All right, here we go. Okay, that's not what I asked for. It's not what I asked for. Pokemon Gen 3 sound. What if I just type Gen 3 sound? Can I listen to him? How do I listen to him? I want to listen to him, please. Big fan, big sub. Oh, here we go. Like, okay, that sounds dumb now, okay, but back then I was like, this is awesome. He just sounds cool, okay, and that's why he's in my list. Like Aggron, he seems like a Pokemon that you should. It's like, man, that's dope. Like I'm really sad that he's really weak actually in game, but he was just one of those beasts, and like he was my first one that I got, and I was like, oh my god, I have like a really cool Pokemon, and then I found out that he's kind of bad, but it's fine. I mean, that's not what this is about. At number 2, we've got Metagross. Just such a dope Pokemon, man. It's such a cool design. I love it so much, and the reason why I got bumped up for me is that Mega Evolution. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I just can't. This Pokemon is so cool. It's a Psychic Steel type. It's powerful. It's so good. It could even beat some legendaries on its own. it's just such a cool Pokemon. Like, you really can't go wrong with Metagross. Metagross is just such a good Pokemon, and I mean, literally, that's, what else do I have to say? What else do I have to say? Metagross is dope. He's powerful. He's awesome. I love him. Will he marry me? I don't know. Maybe. But he will not beat my first pick. At number 1, we've got my boy Wailord. I love Wailord. First, it was love at first sight. I could not get over the fact that Wailord is such a cute, silly buffoon of a Pokemon. He's just a big whale. That's literally it. He's a big fluff. I have this pillow. This pillow cost me a lot of money. You want to know how much? Okay, actually, this is not that much. Actually, I think I paid for. I think I paid more for this. This is $50, but I paid for this pillow. I have it in my apartment right now. But just Wailord, he's just such a goofball. He's a goofball whale. He's ginormous. Like, look at this. Look at this. Ash is like, what the heck? I can't even see him on the entire screen. He's just lovable. Look at him. He's like, like, I just love him. Like I said, my three is silly, or like silly / cute, weird, and dope. And he is all of those at once. I love Wailord. He's my number 1. He's my fave. And some of you guys might not agree with my list, but of course I had fun filming this anyways. If you guys want to see my top 10 Pokemon for other regions like Gen 1, Gen 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let me know in the comments. Of course, also let me know what is your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We'll be doing more top 10s on the channel very soon, and I can't wait to have you guys be a part of them with me here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time, and goodbye.